out of my hands. But let me give you guys a deep education. Listen very carefully. In the year 1967 to 1970, a state or a group of people claimed a state in Nigeria, in West Africa. And according to this group of people, they are gaining independence and they want to form their own country, which the name of their country was supposed to be Biafra. Listen very carefully. And this group of people are 95% Igbo people. Now, after claiming this state or this land in Nigeria, trying to gain independence and form their own country with the name Biafra, the people of Nigeria, the Nigerian military, for 3 years has to go on a civil war with this group. They had to go on a civil war with this group to claim the land back from these people. But according to these Igbo people, they are not Nigerians and they are Biafrans. Moving forward, after 3 good years of civil war, after 3 good years of the military of Nigeria claiming back the land now became Nigeria. And as we speak now, the people of Biafra, they've been trying, they've been fighting, they've been trying all they can till 2025 as I'm speaking, to make sure they still gain their independence, they get that independence and form their own Igbo country, which is called Biafra. But Nigeria is not allowing that to happen. And they've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried, and it is not happening in Nigeria. As we speak now, if you meet about 95% of Igbo people you meet, when you call them Nigerians, they will tell you they are not Nigerians, they are Biafrans. Now, moving forward, 2025, there is new circulation that a king or a man is moving around in the name of, he is an Igbo king of Ghana. And we are hearing that this very same man is having plans of buying acres of land and building an Igbo kingdom in Ghana. Are you connecting the dots? Now, as we speak, the Igbo people, after trying their best to make sure they reclaim, the reason why they want to reclaim their Biafran state, I can't tell. I'm not in Nigeria, I'm in Ghana, and I don't know whether Biafra is either a good thing or a wrong thing. But all I'm saying is, the Igbo people trying their best in Nigeria to gain independence, to be called Biafrans and not Nigerians. They've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried, and they are not getting the mandate. This gentleman you see here, his name is Nnamdi Kanu. In recent times, this man has been the leader of the Biafra movement. He has been trying all he can. The Nigerian authorities arrested this man. As I speak, I don't know whether they've released him or not. So as we speak now, the Igbo people are trying to gain a freedom. They want to gain their land. They want to gain their Biafra land. And 2025, from nowhere, we are just hearing there is a man in Ghana who is a king. And the title of the man is Igbo King of Ghana. And this man wants to buy acres of land, build a kingdom. And when this man gets this kingdom in Ghana, what will be the next move? Oh, Biafra people, Nigeria, Igbo people. Now we have a palace in Ghana. Now we have a good place for you in Ghana. We have a peaceful place in Ghana. They will come and they will occupy this place. And what most Ghanaians are scared is, moving forward in future, when they claim this land, moving them is going to be difficult. That is a fact. When this man builds this whatever, how do you call it? Whatever kingdom he's building with his acres, according to what we are hearing, it is alleged. And then they start coming, because definitely, as we speak now, when you are talking about businessmen in Ghana, Igbo people doing business in Ghana will accumulate to over 40 to 45%. Igbo people are flying to Ghana every minute because everybody knows Ghana is peaceful. And now you want to hand over them a king, you want to hand over a kingdom, then Biafra will come to Ghana. It's simple.
A video concerning the Igbo king. Now, I spoke on a couple of reasons why it's going to be very hard for this country to get rid of him. People didn't understand, but today I'm coming out with different facts to make you understand, say. And yes, it's going to be very hard to get rid of him. He is the CEO of Chibet Group of Companies. Chibet Group of Companies. CEO NSI Igbo King now. That's Igbo King. He is the CEO of Chibet Group of Companies. I'm going to list all the companies under Chibet Group of Companies. Now, how he has actually contributed to this economy, the number of people he has employed, the number of companies he supplied to, the number of institutions that depends on him to work, to run smoothly. Number one, Chibet Limited. That's general trading. They do goods, import and export, or distribution of goods and various supply domestic. Stuff. What I say in domestic markets and neighboring countries. Okay. Now we'll come to Chibet Transport Limited. Freight, shipping. Luggage transport, right? Imports and exports of essential goods. Instance, why do you say, Abia, they are just here and they are doing nothing. I'm sorry, they are doing something. Let's go to the next one. Chibet Mother Care Limited. Okay. Baby and mama products. Diapers, wipes, shampoo, lotions. Retail. They supply to Ghana Health Service. TME. They supply to Ghana Health Service, Ministry of Health, and other companies. Currently, Rebrande and Chestnut, they do those supplies for Ghana. Ghana depends on them to run smoothly. Listen to me very well. I'm trying to make you understand. Senior, it's a different thing altogether. Chibet Farms, they operate in farming and agro production. They supply crops, livestock for food and commercial uses in Ghana. TMU, Ghana. Chibet Aluminium, manufacture roofing, frames, and the construction supplies. Ghana how? You see, sometimes it's not just about Kasano Keke. No, you should also look beyond Kasano to see what exactly this person provides. And that's why he has shielded himself very well with the connections he has and all that. Things are going on the way they want it to go on. When a problem comes, the blames on people. Let's continue. West Coast Entertainment. Events planning, production. And then also Chibet group of companies. Spark West Telecommunication Infrastructures. They work with MTN, Telecel, Airtel Tigo. You don't know. You have no idea. You're just going about it and making noise. That's what's going on right now. So aside all of the things that we have said and all the fear that we have gathered into our thoughts now, the real thing is going in beyond that, behind that. How do you think it's going to be possible for him to be able to get to the president and take pictures with them, big dignitaries? You think they are not making any impact in Ghana? He has employed lots of people. Chibet Oil and Gas, West Africa, Energy. They do oil and gas. Supply oil and gas. Ghana, petroleum, and different places. They are like Shell. They are like Total. They are like those people, those companies. Chibet Marine Services Limited. Coastal Transport. Right? That is also based in Nigeria. Another day on Nigeria. Ivory Vision College. Run education service in Ghana and outside Ghana. Into with all of these things, it should make you understand, say, getting that particular man to leave the country, say, it's very tough because he's well shielded. He has shields around him. He has shielded himself with dignitaries, big people. If it is easy, have you ever realized, say, in the history of America, a president is going head-to-head banter with a private person? Currently, Elon Musk, on His Excellency Donald Trump. You saw what's going on. It's not that easy. So Emra and Donald Trump, I'm a deporting and collapsing the business. But if you do the demonstration that is going to come out from government institutions onto the presidency, it's very wild. So people are not looking at these things. They are looking lesser than that. But beyond that, there are a bunch of things that we have to consider. And yeah, easy, sir. And yes, what's in the money too. Just like I've said already. But and also interested, we can't make things happen. That's dependent on the government. But so what to say? Some people have started releasing communica. Formalities. I'm trying to make you understand. Formalities. Power is in the hands of the people. African count. That's one thing I want you to understand. Power is in the hands of the people. Apart from election, is as a franchise. Africa is not part of it. After elections, everything depends solely on the government. That's why I'm trying to remind you. End SARS demonstration in Nigeria. The government ordered the military to come stand on the bridge and then open fire on the people. It comes celebrities in Nigeria and Che. Finance bill protest in Kenya. Look at the number of people that died. Ghana, I'm reminding you. Jilobi, look at the people that were arrested. You see, it tells you, say, it is all about intimidation. In Africa, when you start to think that the power is in your hand, you're going to be intimidated and it won't end well for you. And so I don't treat anybody, say, Yentiasia, whatever thing we are doing, we should do it with much sense. If we have a demonstration to do, let's do it. We hope, say, we're going to be heard. But until then, I need you guys to understand a couple of factors that are at play right now that is going to be very hard for this particular person to lead this country. And Susubaks, have a nice day.
All right. I greet you, lovers of freedom. This is Biafra Watchman TV. Believe you all listen to what this Ghana guy said. This Ghanaian said. He's a social media influencer and a TikToker. You know, we have equally listened to what the Igbo in Ghana, his own side of story. He said, immediately he announced that there will be a New Yam festival of Ndibo in September. There are some people who don't like him. You know, they contacted what's it called? They contacted the Ghana bloggers. They started pushing this narrative that he want to establish a kingdom. But that one aside, I want to go on what this guy said concerning Biafra. He made a research. According to him, he has taken his time to make research about Biafra. He said a lot of things. And what he said in that thing, to be honest, at least he got half information. But I'm here to give him a clue so that he will research more to get full information, because in the video you made, I mean the guy, this Ghanaian guy, the video you made, you are portraying Biafra or portraying Igbo to be an aggressor. That the reason why they fought or they fought a war with Nigeria is because of their aggressiveness. That the way you presented their talk, it looks as if what made them to have a war with Nigeria, they want to start it again in Ghana. Now let me educate you, or let me tell you, give you a clue on how you will research more. As God may have it, that same Ghana was where the former head of state of Nigeria, Gowon, had a meeting with their then president, Ankrah, with the eastern governor, who later become the head of state of Biafra, being Odumegwu Ojukwu. It was in this year Ghana that they had a conference with their then president on how to make Nigeria, you know, a governable and a safe place for all the tribes in Nigeria, because Nigeria has more ethnic groups than Ghana. The reason why it looks as if you guys have, you know, somehow peaceful, or there's somehow peace in Ghana, is because you guys have central language. Though there are different ethnic groups in Ghana, but you guys, at least, I heard that you guys speak Ashanti. You know, this has been something that is, you know, binding all of you together. But in Nigeria, it's not so. These are different nations brought together by Britain for their own economic gain. And in the 60s, it was not working, because the people Britain handed over to Nigeria, being the Fulani, they had a very bad intention, of which till today, that intention they had that led to the coup that even made Ojukwu to propose confederal system of government. Let every region manage what it has, govern yourself, manage whatever you have, and remit some funds to the center. This was the brainchild of Ojukwu, so that there will be peace. I'm now giving you a clue so that you will not present or portray Igbos to be an aggressor or aggressive people. Because your video, this is what I sensed in your video. You want to project Igbo to be a troublemaker, people who makes trouble. But that one aside, you are them head of state, Ankrah, now called Ojukwu, being the governor of Eastern region, the Igbos, and the then head of state, go on and make a peace with them, and told them, okay, for peace to reign, because he was championing Pan-Africanism. Pan-African. It's quite unfortunate that even you Ghanaians that is championing Pan-African is doing this nonsense. Anyway, most of you, we are brainwashed. Most of you did all these things, we are brainwashed. But that one aside, in this same Ghana, they had an agreement that if you go back to Nigeria, go on, announce henceforth there will be regional government or confederational government. Let every ethnic nationality or every region manage whatever they have, so that there will be peace. But when they returned back, go on didn't keep to the agreement. Ojukwu waited and waited and waited. Yet, the pogrom, the maltreatment Igbos are going through in different parts of Nigeria is still going on. Ojukwu was left with no option than to declare state of Biafra, so that Biafra will now have that place as a safe place for them to defend it, since they cannot be defended in Nigeria. Are you getting me now? So that you make your research very well. He now said, at this very point, we don't have option than to declare our own nation, so that we can protect ourselves. Since we are not protected, our protection is not guaranteed in Nigeria. Is this a crime? Is this a crime? And the same thing that made Ojukwu and go on to travel all the way to Ghana to meet their then president is still happening today, which is what? The Fulani that Britain handed Nigeria over, they want to overrun everybody, of which you yourself, you are on social media. You can't tell us you are not hearing the activities of Fulani, how they are exterminating people, taking over their land, changing demography of indigenous people in Nigeria. You can't tell me, because the way you sound, you are enlightened, you are educated. That is the reason why we are fighting for Biafra. That man, Nnamdi Kanu, you said is our leader. That is the reason why he is what? He is there. Nigeria kidnapped him from Kenya, renditionally, because he said, you people are buying my people. Let my people go. Let my people be on their own. Do you know the plight of Igbos in Nigeria? Now come to that Ghana. For a moment, think of Ghana without Igbos in Ghana. Who are the people controlling the commerce in Ghana? Think of Igbo. Just look around. Think of Igbo and think of Ghana. If these people are not in Ghana, do you think that you Ghanaians can run commerce? Do you think that you Ghanaians can run commerce the way Igbos are doing it? In Africa, is a gift from God. This is a gift. It's not by envy, it's not by gra-gra, it's not by bragging. It's a gift from God. Anywhere Igbo man turn, he will turn stone into bread. Just look at Ghana. Do you know what it takes to import something from China? Do you know the risk involved? Do you know the risk involved? Whatever you want in that Ghana, you go to any Nigerian shop or Igbo man shop, you will get it. Think of Ghana without Igbos. Now, I heard that you guys want to do protest that Igbo must go. Anyway, I don't blame you people. I don't blame you people. I blame Britain. Because if not Britain, what will average Igbo man be doing in Ghana? When I was growing up, I know the jobs Ghanaians are doing in Nigeria. When I was growing up, I know the jobs. Today, if not since this coming of APC that messed up everything, most of the people doing POP in Nigeria are Ghanaians and Cotonou people. They are the people doing it, doing the job, and they are well paid. They are well taken care of. Now you guys said you want to do a protest on 19 that Igbo must go. We have seen it all. This same Igbo you are talking about in America. In one of the states, they declare a day as an Igbo day. Do you know what Igbos have contributed in the world? Do you know the impact of Igbos in the world? Can you compare the impacts of Igbos in the world to that of Ghana? Can you? Do you know the impact Igbos have contributed in different countries' economy? Can you? I don't blame you. That is why we are fighting to have our own nation to build ourselves. Until Biafra come, Africa will remain. You see this parochial mentality that Africa have. Is only Biafra that will stop it, because Biafra will be an enviable nation. Most of you, God will keep us alive. Most of you will tell your children, we knew when we had a protest, or when we were saying Biafra must go or Igbo must go. Anyways, we are waiting for you people to do your protest. But in conclusion, I am just telling you, I'm giving you a clue on how to make your further research, so that next time you are making your video, you will not project Igbo as an aggressor or as an oppressor. The man in question, do you know the contribution the man has brought in the economy of Ghana? Why do you think that your government is not saying anything? Why do you think that Ghanaian government is not saying anything? Because they know the impact. They know his contribution in the economy of Ghana. And the Ghana government knows that losing such man, they are losing something. This is a kind of man, if he happens to be in Europe, they will pamper him. Because for him to have this heart to establish something, some say they want to establish school and call it Igbo school. But go to everywhere in the world, China, even in South Africa, Chinese even have their own security. They have police. I saw a video where Chinese were being crowned. They were being crowned by their chiefs. Chinese, Lebanese. But now it's their fellow black man. You people are jumping up. Because once it goes to their fellow black man, that is where you will be showing muscle. But once you see white skin, you will start exhibiting your inferiority complex. That's the problem of black people. Exhibiting your inferiority complex. Igbo must go. Igbo must go. We have seen it all. We know that Nigeria is not conducive for us. But if you push Igbo, Cotonou is there. They can relocate to Cotonou. Yes. So that you guys will do that commerce. To know, for you to build economy, for you to build business, to grow. It's not an easy task. It's not an easy task. This is a gift from God. Direct. If you think it's easy, go and try it. Go and try and build it. Go to all African countries. Who are the people controlling their commerce? It's this same Igbo. You guys are saying Igbo must go. Anyway, I don't blame you people. Your government, who knows the impact, who knows the contribution of Igbo, they know that if Igbo left, do you know how much tax? Do you know how much tax? Do you know how much tax your government is making from Igbos? Do you know? You don't know. They know the impact of Igbo in Ghana. Even the man in question, they know his impact. We know that what you guys are doing are being motivated. We are all brainwashed that Igbo man want to build a kingdom. Inside kingdom, how? This is the narrative they told you people. This is the narrative. If it is Chinese man, now you guys will not do this thing. If it is Chinese man, you guys cannot try it. But anyways, I've given you a clue. That Ghana is where they had Aburi Accord. Go and research about Aburi Accord. I greet you. Please, if you know how to tag this video to this young man, if you know any of his handle, how this video will get to him, please try, let the video get to him so that he will research more. I love what you did. At least you are smart. You make further research about Igbo and about Biafra. But where I am not happy is that you got half information and you projected us as an aggressor in your video. So I want you to go and study more so you will know the plight of average Igbo man in Nigeria. I greet you.
Hello, Mr. Manager, Niger News. Once again, my name is Ankrah. I'm Ghanaian based in the UK. In concern about Igbo kingship and then empire you want to create it in Ghana. Thank you. Well done for the good job you're doing for Ghanaians. And then thank you for all your listeners. Thank you for all the guys listening to you all the time. We are not stopped yet, and then we try to send more petition. Let your listeners know it. In Kumasi on the 19th of this month, demonstration will start beginning. So if you know any Nigerian, do his business in Kumasi. Tell that guy should not go and open a shop because it's going to be tough demonstration. Nigeria must leave Kumasi. Demonstration will start on the 19th because Ashanti people are complaining, and then they said they are tired about Nigerians in terms of criminality, scam, armed robbery, prostitution, and so on. So let your people know they should not go out. Send this audio to all your listeners because big demonstration will start. And then thank you for all your subscribers, especially Ghanaian based in the UK called Peter. I think Peter Yeboah, brother Peter Yeboah. I greet you, and then I greet all your guys, Ghanaians, they come here and share their ideas. Thank you, guys. We are not going to sit down and make Nigeria take our country in terms because of their big population, and then they think they are big, they get money. No, we are not too big. We are mighty, and then we used to do things accordingly. So time is coming. Bad Nigerians will go. So this petition, if you listen this YouTube audio, I'll send it to you. This petition Nigerians on documents must live in Kumasi and the whole Ghana. Any Nigerian on documents without resident and Ghana card must leave. So the Ghana immigration will start and deport more Nigerians. It's serious. It's very, very serious. So they should be very, very careful. Any Nigerian living, especially Kumasi. So on the 19th, they should wait for demonstration. We don't care Ghanaians living in Nigeria. If you are Ghanaian living in Nigeria, make sure you come back home as soon as possible, as soon as things will happen, because Ghanaians are complaining. In 1969, the same thing happened. Mass deportation, West African neighbors, especially Nigerians, are many. It's the same thing. Killings, armed robbery, and so on. This thing happened again. So Ghanaians are tired. So no more Nigerians criminals in Ghana again. So this Igbo king matter bring more demonstrations. So demonstration will start in Kumasi. So if you go into YouTube and Facebook, you will see all the things. They send petition, and then if they don't listen it's going to be Asante. That's Ashanti king. So it means it's going to be tough. So on the 19th, any Nigerian, especially Igbos, don't go and open your shop. Don't go and market because things are going to happen, especially in Ashanti region. Because they mention in Ashanti cities, Obuasi, Bekwai, and I think Konongo, many places will go on demonstration as well. So it means no more selling land to Igbo or Nigerian. No more house rent to Igbo or Nigerian. So Nigerians now wait. More things will come. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. I've sent a greeting to all Ghanaians, especially Amagana Observer. Madam Amagana Observer is very, very great woman. And then like Ayas Antwa is back. Thank you, my sister. Well done. Peter Yeboah, brother Peter Yeboah, thank you. Well done, brother. Brothers now more brothers now more. Your friend is a master manager platform. So Michia will be a boy jumana, and it's a demonstration. misa kano ye kasam a ye akankasa na me fan se twi asante de no misa kan ana ye kasa no demonstration beba so on the 19th against Nigerians living in Kumasi asante for a ye Kumasi for kire se Nigeria for no adoso na omo de awudie ene nsem bebre na eble timamfo no enti se omo so no matia nti me obi anko Nigeria ni bia nkobie shop on the 19th and the big demonstration beba so at least ebe continue be 3-4 days nti omo so omo ebe ma fie wurafo ene omo de shop e ma Nigeria for no warning because they say no Nigeria for na doso too much e ma omo nti wu adanfo Nigeria ni bia na waka kire no nti Nigeria for na mo wala iso amotitwi no so no munya very careful come are already comes so mass deportation will come but enye Nigeria for a omuni people ni be deport wo mo Nigeria for a omuni people enye wo mo won krata ni be deport wo mo na mo Nigeria for omuni krata anti na mi shiro bibiala Mr. Manager, thank you. Bye bye.